Security and human rights situations for Shia Muslims did not differ in the days of Ashura this year from the rest of the previous years, especially at the level of terrorist targeting or violations of tyranny practiced by some dictatorial regimes around the world. Shia Rights Watch International organization monitored through its delegates deployed in many of the abusive countries, especially in terms of nature of violations to the participants in the Husseini rituals in Ashura. The following are the dates and places documented in the report containing the victims who were killed by terrorist acts and/or violated. Shiawaves Muhammad Shiaa with more details.
The following are the dates and places documented in a report containing the number of victims who were killed by terrorist acts and sometimes repressive violations. Afghanistan. Shia pilgrims were targeted in Afghan capital Kabul, with at least 25 people killed in two separate attacks as they gathered to mark Ashura, one of the most important days in the Shia Muslim calendar. One attacker was killed after attempting to enter the shrine with a vest loaded with explosives, Interior Ministry spokesman said. A senior police officer who spoke on condition of anonymity said the suicide attacker, dressed in a police uniform, entered the Kartasaki shrine near Kabul University in the West City. Eyewitnesses said the assailant shot dead policeman guarding the entrance with a pistol before taking his AK-47 assault rifle and firing randomly at worshippers. Bahrain. A number of documented violations committed by the Ministry of Interior against Ashura rituals in 15 villages. The forces affiliated to the security authorities removed Ashura banners and flags in at least 15 villages across Bahrain. Policemen used tear gas containers to calm down the protesters who rose up against the removal of religious banners. The authorities used violent attacks to forcibly remove the religious banners from a number of villages, according to the centre. Egypt. The Endowments Ministry have closed the shrine in Islamic Cairo's historic Hussein Mosque to bar followers of the Shia faith from performing their rituals during the day of Ashura. Egypt's Shia minority has long been subjected to ongoing oppression from the religious and state figures who have encouraged distrust of the community. Sectarian incitement reached a crescendo in June 2013 when a group of Salafi sheikhs led the brutal mock lynching of 4 Shia men in a village outside Cairo. The ministry will not allow Shia rituals to be performed in its mosques, Ministry Under Secretary Muhammad said. Iraq, October 9. At least 9 people have lost their lives after a bomber set off his explosives in the east of Iraqi capital Baghdad, targeting a Husseini procession. October 12. Many injuries and 4 blasts took place in many areas of the Iraqi capital Baghdad. October 15. A suicide bomber denoted himself on Saturday in a Shia Muslim gathering in Baghdad, killing at least 41 people and injuring 33, police and medical sources said. Malaysia. 15 Malaysian Shias were arrested a few days ago at the mourning ceremony of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him. The arrestees were 15 women and 35 men who will be presented to the Religious Affairs Organization of Selangor. According to the Malaysian Religious Affairs, the Shia cult are deviated from Islam, as well as the Religious Rulings Affairs had previously issued a fatwa forbidding the participation of Shiism in Malaysia. Nigeria. Nigerian army and Nigerian police opened fire on mourners of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, in Kaduna. At least 9 were martyred at Funtua town in Katsina State, 1 in Sokoto, 3 in Kaduna, and the Shia center there was set ablaze. According to reports, the security operatives hired thugs and gave them 5,000 naira to kill any Shia seen in Kaduna, Nigeria. A local newspaper said the standoff was at the residence of senior Shia leader Mukhtar Sabahi. It said armed soldiers and mobile forces officers surrounded the compound and were waiting for those gathering inside to leave.